Episode 7: The Meeting of Daimler and Maybach. After meeting Lenore in France, Gottlieb Daimler returned to Germany, and, around the end of 1863, began working as a technical manager at the Bruderhaus Mechanical Engineering Factory in Reutlingen, Germany. Bruderhaus was not just a factory, it was also a kind of technical school and orphanage that took in homeless children and taught them skills. At this place, Daimler enjoyed a relatively stable life while taking the time to concretely plan his goals and future. One day, while Daimler was working in his office, Gustav Werner, the founder and supervisor of Bruderhaus, came to see him. Daimler warmly welcomed Werner. Werner looked around the office with interest, examining the numerous blueprints and mechanical parts scattered throughout the room. Werner asked Daimler if he was facing any difficulties in his research. Daimler replied that while it would be beneficial to have a colleague to discuss ideas with and work alongside, he had yet to find such a person. At that moment, Werner made an unexpected suggestion. He told Daimler that he wanted to recommend a talented individual. Daimler was taken aback. He believed that none of the engineers working at Bruderhaus possessed the level of expertise necessary to assist him in his research. However, Werner revealed that the person he wanted to recommend was not an engineer, but a 17-year-old apprentice who was currently studying industrial design, physics, and mathematics at a public school. Hearing this, Daimler could not hide his astonishment. He was doubtful that an apprentice could be of any help to his research. He asked Werner who this person was and how he had acquired such skills. Werner smiled and began his explanation. The apprentice was born in 1846 in Heilbronn, Germany, and became an orphan in 1859 after losing his parents. His relatives were unable to support him and his 5 sisters, so they placed an advertisement in the local newspaper, Stuttgarter Anzeiger, seeking help. Fortunately, with the help of an organization, he was brought to Bruderhaus. Despite his difficult circumstances, he displayed exceptional talent. One day, broken clocks and small machines that had been left abandoned at Bruderhaus started being repaired and functioning again, one by one. At first, people thought that someone was secretly helping, but there was no one with the necessary skills. Werner began searching for the student who had repaired the clock. Then, one day, he witnessed a young boy in the yard tinkering with a broken clock and repairing it. It was impressive to see him repairing the clock using only his hands, without any special tools. After fixing the clock, the boy approached Werner and handed it to him, and it was working perfectly. Werner asked the boy who had taught him to repair clocks. The boy replied that he had never been taught. He had once seen a broken clock, understood its internal structure, and from then on, he was able to repair them on his own. Astonished, Werner took him to a museum to show him the structures of various mechanical devices, and later entrusted him with broken items at Bruderhaus. A few days later, he confirmed that all the machines were working properly. Werner became convinced that the boy had an exceptional understanding of mechanical structures and great imagination. Normally, Bruderhaus students would receive basic education and then enter society. But he was given a special sponsorship to receive professional technical education at a public school. Hearing this story, Daimler became increasingly interested. He asked for the name of this talented boy. Werner smiled as he answered, "His name is Wilhelm Maybach." In the 1890s, at the center of global automobile production, one man was called the king of automobile manufacturing. His name was Wilhelm Maybach. As some may know, the name Maybach is now one of the most prestigious automobile brands in the world. To briefly introduce the Maybach automobile, it is an ultra-luxury, handcrafted car brand revived by Daimler Chrysler in 2002, ranking among the world's top 3 luxury cars, alongside Rolls-Royce of the BMW Group and Bentley of the Volkswagen Group. To create the ultimate luxury car, Maybach incorporated the pinnacle of 100 years of automotive engineering, producing an astonishing 238 engines and 41 test cars over 5 years. Maybach boasts an overwhelming presence in every aspect: price, performance, and service. The Maybach emblem features 2 interlocking men's within a rounded triangle, and the models are categorized into 4 types: 57, 57s, 62, and 62s, with the 62s being a special model boasting an impressive length of approximately 6.2 meters. The 62s is specifically designed with the assumption that an owner would have a chauffeur. It offers a spacious interior and various options to provide the highest level of comfort for rear seat passengers. For example, the standard panoramic sunroof allows passengers to adjust the brightness of the interior by controlling the transparency of the glass, even blocking out light completely if desired. Additionally, the suspension system, which checks the vehicle's movement every 0.5 seconds, automatically adjusts the height to ensure an always smooth ride for passengers. Owners can choose from a vast array of individual options, with a staggering 2 million possible combinations. As a result, fewer than 5 cars are custom-made per day, with a production time of 5 to 6 months. With a price ranging from 700 million to 800 million kRW, the Maybach is a massive vehicle weighing 2.8 tons. Yet it is equipped with a 5.5 V12 turbo engine, producing 550 horsepower, achieving 100 km in just 5.2 seconds. With a maximum output of 612 horsepower and an astounding torque of 101.9 km, Maybach opted for a proven and durable 5-speed automatic transmission instead of a high-speed gear system. However, the most outstanding feature of Maybach is its unparalleled service. First, Maybach vehicles are not displayed for the general public and are sold exclusively through Maybach sales centers, with each customer assigned a dedicated representative. There are only 12 Maybach Mechaniker experts worldwide who provide genuine personalized service to Maybach customers globally, directly dispatched from the German headquarters. These experts travel around the world for about 200 days a year, earning the nickname Flying Doctor due to their frequent flights. Formed in 2002 alongside the revival of Maybach, these experts have at least 10 years of education and practical experience in Mercedes-Benz's technical field. They not only handle customer service, but also participate in the car development process, giving them an in-depth understanding of Maybach's mechanisms. This ultimate luxury brand, Maybach, was created by Wilhelm Maybach's son, Karl Maybach. In the 1930s, Karl Maybach built some of the finest luxury automobiles of his time, a feat made possible by inheriting and further developing his father Wilhelm Maybach's automotive expertise. And it was none other than Gottlieb Daimler who guided Wilhelm Maybach onto the path of automobiles.